He is a healthy, athletic, all-American boy who is about to fall victim to a terrible evil. Timmy is about to touch himself.
What's this?
So how do we defeat these evil urges?
With hobbies. Hobbies keep your mind clean and your hands busy. One last time, and I'm done forever.
Dad.
Oh. Oh.
The arm will heal. But you know what won't? This! All this time you said you were healing. You're a hypocrite, Dad. A liar and a hypocrite.
Oh, but you gotta believe me, this isn't my fault.
Taking it off here, boss.
Television!
What?
Television drove me to it. I'm just a victim of this evil, spewing smutbox. I knew it wasn't my fault. Murderer, you killed my son! I give you the true face of evil. Really, this is the face of evil. And this is the ass of evil. This is a dirty bomb. A dirty bomb that goes off in your pants.
And it killed me inside.
This is some day, I'll tell you.
Steve, what are you doing out there?
Yeah, you're usually in your room moaning at some mysterious activity.
Well, I had my normal afternoon all planned out. Shades were drawn, my favorite pages were bookmarked and waiting for me. My Korean microfiber polishing mitten rinsed out and almost dry. I untied the drawstring on my loose-fitting gypsy pants.
Okay, set the scene less.
But there was one problem. No matter what I looked at, all I saw was that painting. Ah! I think I'm broken.
It's no big deal, Steve. Mom's always flashing me that thing. Does this look right to you?
Ugh.
Maybe you can use your newfound time to help people. Like how I'm helping Jeff with his coloring.
I'm ready for red now.
Are you crying?
What? Of course not. Because Stan and Roger have time to fly to Monaco, but no time to change my bowl water? You think I'm crying because of that?
Helping Klaus. That could count as helping people.
Oh, it definitely counts. Don't doubt yourself for a second.
Helping others is my new hobby, ever since I saw the painting of Mom's junk.
Sure. Whatever road brought you here.
Ugh, this is filthy. Shouldn't you have a bowl with a filter? All that aquarium stuff?
Yes, I should.
But that might be expensive. Let's agree to go to the store, but maybe not buy anything.
Yes!
We're talking top-to-bottom tank renovation here.
Steve, what's gotten into you? Your skin is clearer, your voice sounds deeper.
Oh, it started happening once I stopped touching myself all the time.
Funny, I find the more I touch myself, the deeper my voice gets.
Now, let's talk about premium aquarium filters.
Sounds like what you want is a Tons Aquawind.
You sure? Because I've been hearing good things about the new DeSantos.
Sure, if you want to replace it every 4 weeks.
Sounds like I better do a little more research. You know, it's really weird that you own an aquarium store.
The regulars here think it's weird I'm a principal.
Hi, I have some, pretty serious concerns about the flow-through on the 6500.
Sounds like you know your stuff. Here at Tons, we might walk you through it. What's your name?
I'm Steve.
I'm Lindsay. Well, actually, we're up to the 6900 now. That baby satisfies everyone. It gobbles up dirt and filth, and when you can see the chamber's about to be at overflow, you just shoot it all out the release shaft.
Oh, okay. Would you mind actually walking me through a couple other models? Steve, how's the coming? The freshwater's nice, but it's already getting dirty again.
What? Oh, I'm not doing that now.
No, your voice. But that means...
Let's just say I hope Lindsay's call was monitored and recorded, because it was sexy as hell.
Oh, Steve.
You sound just like Lindsay.
So yeah, I'm a virgin.
Why?
Containing my seed gives me superpowers other singers don't possess. Right now, I'm using my virgin power to win Grammys. But if my calculations are correct, soon my nutsack will be a time machine. I'm trying to fuck with dinosaurs.
I done did that shit too, but that shit be draining.
Yeah.
My skin got, before I started practicing semen retention, my skin got to looking great. But I noticed when I don't release, like say if I do have sex with a woman, I will have sex up until the point of release, but I hold back. And I noticed that I'm stronger and everything. I'm mentally sharper and everything.
Yeah.
It's just like when a woman, after I give my life force to this woman, I don't have no energy. I'm drained, and she getting up, cooking, and manifesting all the shit she want in her life. And I'm stuck with gray skin.
Gray skin? I never had gray skin. What about you?
No. I just feel drained, you know what I'm saying?
Then you gotta go in the shower and do it again.
But it's something about after them 90 days you ain't released.
Yeah, you're not coming back too quick.
You immortal.
Yeah, how do you find that?
Are we doing this for the rest of I ain't having no sex. For real. Sex mutation, I'ma just translate all that energy into my craft. I practice sacred masculinity. My semen is too powerful, too great of a life force than to be shooting it on a sheet or shooting it in a sock or my life force. It's so strong, it has the power to create a life. Why waste it?
Then a great deal of, like, a massive amount of thinking, like truly stupendous amount of thinking has gone into sex. Yeah. Without purpose, without procreation. Which is actually quite a silly action in the absence of procreation. It's a bit silly.
Well,
so why are you doing it? Because it makes the limbic system happy. That's why.
That's why.
But it's pretty absurd, really.
Well, the whole of existence is pretty absurd in some kind of sense.
Yeah. But I mean, this is a lot of computation has gone into how can I do more of that with procreation not even being a factor. This is, I think, a very important area of research by NSFW.
An agency that should receive a lot of funding, especially after this conversation.
I propose the formation of a new agency.
Oh, boy.
But then in 1966, I decided to go through, which I'm going through now, which I want to bring up now, which is an interesting subject, is called sexual deprivation, which is a yoga discipline. And it's a form of yoga. I would say disciplines of that nature, you can consider it yoga, for lack of a better word or a better, whatever. And this is a system of not having a sexual climax. In other words, depriving yourself of the sexual climax for a long enough period in order to notice the effects of what happens to a person if he deprives such a powerful force as sex. What are the benefits? What happens to you? Well, like anything else, when you deprive sex, when you deprive yourself of the very enactment of sex, sperm backs up your spine, goes up your spine, slowly up a little canal, very subtle form of it, reaches your pineal gland, and you become cosmically conscious. This is just the ultimate goal of sexual deprivation, which I want to attain to. When I was making Pet Sounds, I was going through a form of celibacy, which I'm going through now. I'm a celibate. I'm proud of it, and I'm very happy that way.
How does your wife feel about the celibacy?
Oh, it works out fine. We have an understanding and agreement, so there's no problem.
It's incredibly obvious, isn't it? A foreign substance is introduced into our precious bodily fluids without the knowledge of the individual, certainly without any choice. That's the way a hardcore commie works.
But Jack, listen, tell me, Jack, when did you first develop this theory?
Well, I first became aware of it, Mandrake, during the physical act of love.
Huh.
Yes, a profound sense of fatigue, feeling of emptiness followed. Luckily, I was able to interpret these feelings correctly. Loss of essence.
Huh.
I can assure you it has not recurred, Mandrake. Women sense my power, and they seek the life essence. I do not avoid women, Mandrake.
Yeah.
But I do deny them my essence.
Yes.